Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shannon. I am an entrepreneur, founder of the business Oh So Curly, hair tools and accessories, and I also share on my channel business tips and hair tips too, here and there, a little sprinkle of curly hair. It's been a while, so I know you guys are going to be excited to see this video. And let's just get into the length of my hair, guys. This is not straightened, not blow dried. It's just been in a middle part bun for a few days, and this is typically what it looks like when I take it down. So we're gonna appreciate the length. I thought, what better way to share with you guys my favorite and products that I would say have contributed to the growth and the health of my hair. I've not had a haircut in years. I've been trimming my hair myself. It probably can do with another trim soon, but just look at how much it's grown. If I was to straighten it, it definitely would be down to my bum. Since I've made a huge transformation with my hair, why not just share with you guys what I've been doing, what I've been using. So make sure you have a notepad and pen ready because I'm going to be spilling all the hair care tea. So first I want to talk through my routine. I do have a video on my channel recently that went through my whole curly hair wash day routine. So every single thing I do, from cleansing, deep conditioning to styling, that is what I do every single wash day. Nothing has changed when it comes to that routine. Throughout the week, my hair is less maintenance, so I think that is what contributed to my hair growth, because I don't really do much to my hair, guys. Like, I have 3 hairstyles: wash and go, middle part bun, and then a high bun when I really can't be bothered to do my hair. So that's the only styles I've had, and the reason why is because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm busy, I'm always like out and about doing stuff. At home, working from home, I don't really have to do my hair, so it's usually just in a bun to keep it neat and actually look presentable without having to do too much to my curls. So that, I think, has really helped to keep my hair long. It is low maintenance routine. I'm not constantly sleeking it and doing this and that to it, braiding it, twisting it, protective styles, adding hair. Hardly ever do that. I think that has really contributed to my growth. I don't even have it out and curly a lot either, maybe once or twice a week, if that. Most of the time my hair is in either 2 plaits, in a bun, pretty much just like put away. And that is what my mum used to do to my hair when I was younger, so I see how my hair was so long when I was a child. Those with curly hair, if you're looking and you're stuck with hair growth, I definitely recommend just not wearing your curls out as often. I know obviously we want to embrace our curls and so on, but I do think it kind of damages it if you're doing constant like wash and go, wash and go, wash and go, and then obviously you're showing your hair the elements, the sky, the pollution, the chemicals in the air. It's getting exposed to that, whereas when it's tucked away, you're keeping it protected and moisturized, and you're keeping all that moisture in, which is my theory as to how my hair has grown. So yeah, let's just get into the products now. So product number 1 that I think has been a game changer and one that I love and I talk about all the time is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you know what it looks like. If you don't already, if you've been following me my whole journey, you will know what this product is because I talk about it all the time. But this product, let me just explain to you why I love it for my hair. I've always found it difficult with my hair to actually keep it moisturized. There's never been one product that I could put straight onto my hair, whether it's dry or whether it is wet, that it will just like keep in the moisture and my curls will actually become defined, and just you can tell that it's soaking up the moisture. I've always had a problem with that my whole life. Nothing would ever stay moisturized. It will look good at first and then it will just dry up and get really dry and really look like brittle. Whereas with the Shea Moisture, there's something in that product, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In. I think it's the perfect combination of like the wetness, water base, and then the cream. Because I have low porosity hair, I do like more water-based products, and this just, it's the perfect combination for my hair. It may not work for you guys, but I do know it is a pretty much favorite amongst a lot of curly girls. So if you do have my type of curls, I always recommend trying it. It is high in protein, so I do find if I use it alone over a long period of time, my hair becomes a bit hard. So I would be careful with using it all the time, but it's very good for when you're doing your first like wash day and you want something that's going to keep your hair moisturized. I always start with the base of the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In. Next is another from that line, and that's the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Styling Lotion, and these two together are perfect for a braid out or a twist out. I prefer it for braid outs, but I just find that the two products together work so well. The leave-in, of course, just adds that first layer of moisture, but the styling lotion really holds the plait or the twist together and adds that extra bit of moisture that is needed, especially for your ends as well. Just keeps it really nice and compact and moisturized and shiny. And when you put down your twist or put down your braids, you're going to see that your hair is nice and shiny and defined and just perfectly smooth. Those two together, perfect braid out or twist out combination. The next is a treatment that I tried maybe 2 years ago from Camille Rose Naturals. It's not actually easily available here in the UK. I think if you go to the hair shops, they sometimes have it, but it's mainly available in America. So I was gifted it when I went to an event for Camille Rose Natural when they launched here, but they didn't launch the Lavender collection here in like the supermarket, so that was a bit of a shame. But when I tell you, that treatment was amazing. The way, if you have like a irritated scalp or scalp issues, the way that lavender just like opens your pores and you can just smell it and it just feels so good. Like if you have scalp issues or dry hair, that treatment paired with some heat or steam, perfect. The only downside of it is the tub is tiny and I have a lot of hair, so that was the only sad thing about it. But it's probably one of the best treatments I've ever tried for my hair when it comes to moisture and scalp care. So my next treatment is the Shea Moisture Superfruit Complex 10-in-1 mask, and it is one that I would say for moisture and strength. So if I feel like my hair is a bit limp and it needs a bit more like protein or strength or a bit of like density, if that makes sense, or I just feel like my curls aren't as popping as what they, you know, usually are, that's why you need to do like a protein treatment every 6 weeks just to keep your hair strong. I typically go for the Superfruit Complex mask. It's just very good for that. It's very thick, so if you're looking for a thicker deep conditioner, that is good for you. And the Shea Moisture deep conditioners come in really nice sized tubs. They last quite a long time, which I love about all of their deep conditioners. Definitely a good one. Smells beautiful. The actual body oil of the Superfruit Complex, which they don't do anymore, which I'm so upset about. Actually no, I'm talking about the Fruit Fusion oil. Both are great, but the Fruit Fusion oil that they had, the body oil, giving away my little secrets, but that right there in the summertime, the scent, amazing. If you can get your hands on it, or if there's any Americans watching this and you can get your hands on it and send it to me, I will love you forever because I need that for this summer. The next is my holy grail, my go-to, my amazing styler that I can always rely on. It never lets me down. That is the Clem Curl Cream. I have been in love with this product since the first time I ever tried it, which was years ago. Like, I feel like my hair wasn't even transitioned by then. I feel like I hadn't even done my big chop yet, my chop. So yeah, I've been using this from the beginning of time, but this right here, there's nothing I've used that has defined my curls and kept it moisturized at the same damn time as well as this product. I think one that I'm going to mention later is a bit close, but there's just something about the Clem Curl Cream. It is a miracle product for me anyway. That paired with the Shea Moisture leave-in, perfect wash and go combination, always go to, never lets me down. So if I need my hair to look popping for an event, I always use the Shea Moisture leave-in and then the Clem Curl Cream on top because I know my hair's going to come out good. And that's always been an issue for those with curly hair. I feel like I've always had that issue all my life. I could never rely on my hair because I never know how it's going to turn out. Whereas with those two products, I always know the results are going to be a-okay. Next, I have to mention the Clem treatment, the moisture treatment, because it is very moisturizing. If you're looking for more of a lightweight moisturizing treatment, this one's very watery. In the winter, I prefer the thicker ones, the cream ones, but in summer, I can get away with the Clem treatment because it is a bit more lightweight. It does also have protein in it, I'm pretty sure, so it's a mix of moisture and strength, so that's just one to mention. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of all time, but it is on the list. I do go back and forth with using it. Next is for a treatment. Now, the Afro-G treatment is the original Olaplex, okay? Like, let's not get it twisted. Afro-G was the go-to if you needed your hair and your curls to come back. Afro-G was your like only chance. If your curls don't come back after using Afro-G, the protein 2-step treatment, I don't know what to say, sis. Like, you're gonna have to chop it off or grow it out and transition. If you're ever having any kind of like damage or your hair's just really in a bad condition, definitely try out the 2-step protein treatment from AphoG. It does help to strengthen the hair, and it is good to do every 6 weeks or so. However, you do really want to do your research on YouTube and watch how people use it, because it's very dangerous and it can reverse the effects if you don't do it correctly. It's actually used for professionals. You shouldn't really buy it yourself and use it at home, because it actually makes your hair rock hard when you're using it. So your hair gets stuck to your fingers, it's really weird, and then when you wash it out, it then smoothens out and your hair just feels like really amazing. But if you use it wrong, it can give your hair a bad result, so just be really careful when you use it. Next is Bounce Curl. I still haven't tested the, of course, infamous Bounce Curl. I think it's like a gel that everyone loves. I actually have it, but I haven't tried it yet because I'm so like set in my ways, but I will definitely give it a try. But the one thing that I loved is their Aeroviutic Mask. If they had that mask in a tub, I would definitely grab that tub. The only annoying thing is it's in a squeeze bottle. I mean, there's benefits to that because you don't have to like go in, but with me, I have a lot of hair, so I think I would prefer it in a tub. But that deep conditioner is probably one of my favorites now, which is different because it's a newer product that I've never tried before, but I just found it to be super moisturizing. So if you like more natural oils and something that's really going to nourish the hair, definitely check out that deep conditioner. And the next but not the last, I have one more after this, is the Curl Smith In Shower Styler. Now this one shocked me because this is another one product, wash and go product, that I just thought, nah, this is never going to work for my hair, but it actually did. I would say it's a mix of the Shea Moisture Leave-In and then like maybe like an Eco Styler gel type gel. Like, it's liquidy, but it does have a good hold. It does make your hair like a bit crunchy, but it's super defined. Like, if you want the ultimate definition, this product's really good for that. It's probably even better if you have like looser curls than mine, but for me it still worked really well. I did like the results of it and I would use it again. I just obviously have my favorites and my go-to. I'm very stuck in my ways. But if I didn't have my Clem and my Shea Moisture, I would go to the In Shower Styler by Curl Smith 100%. So my last product that I'm going to mention that I think contributed to hair growth so much in the beginning of my journey, and that is a Dominican hair product. It's called Pelu Therapeutic treatment. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but this is like an OG product that I used in the beginning when I was transitioning, and I loved it. Like, every time I put it in my hair, my curls would just come back straight away. I'd see them bounce and get really ringlety and really defined and just feel so good. And as soon as I rinse it out, my curls feel so soft, so moisturized. It's a really good treatment. So if you need some kind of strength and moisture and just like a revamp, I used to call it like the get my curls back treatment because it always did the job, and it wasn't as extreme as the AphoG one. So if you're looking for one that's more like consumer friendly and you can do it at home and it's not like hard, it's basically like a deep conditioning treatment, definitely try that one out. I'm not sure if you can get it in like your local stores. I think here in the UK you'd have to get it from either the hair shop or buy it online. I used to get mine from Amazon sometimes, but it is amazing. I really recommend you try it. So those are the hair products that I've been using over the past few years to really grow my hair. And again, alongside that, I've done the low manipulation method when I'm hardly ever touching my hair. That's why you don't get a lot of hair videos from me now, guys, because I've not done anything new and I hardly do anything to my hair, so I just feel like there's nothing for me to share. But if you have any other further questions, please do leave them down below. I'm happy to discuss. Maybe I'll do another video on a topic that you would prefer me to cover when it comes to hair care. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.